Amari, could you spotlight yourself and make me the co-host, please? Guys, definitely want to follow Secure Your Future, Amari Bryant, doing some amazing things. Just please, if you can, mute yourselves. None other than Amari Bryant, who does some major events, guys. I pulled up the events, 250 people were on a yacht, mixing, mingling. I was able to get some contacts. It's just been really, really amazing. And so listen, I'm excited. Hopefully tonight, I know I am. I have my notepad, I'm ready to go. Let's go, Amari Bryant.
All right. I'm here. I had to put on my jacket really quick because I feel like my shirt is a little bit too dusty, but I still wanted to represent, for, our group, our squad. So we're still here. So, what's going on, y'all? How's everybody going? If you could put a 1 in the chat, if you're excited to learn something on this call tonight, and also if you could put where you're from, in this chat, that'll be great as well. And then also, what I want to do is I want to say thank you for, to those who have come before me, none other than my mom, Claudia and Hibbert. I also got to say shout out to my guy Rob. Shout out to Jeff Coriolan. Shout out to, I can go on and on and on. Everybody who's on this call, so I don't miss out anybody. But then also I got to say shout out to the real estate industry in itself, because I believe it is allowed, not only you guys, but it's, you guys see me. It's really allowed me and my family to be able to, break some generational curses. So, am I here? Can you guys see me fine? Am I like, are we good? All right, cool. All right, cool. I'm like kind of like slow motion over here. All right, so I see Orlando in the building. We got San Antonio, California, Miami. We got JC on here. We got New York. Shout out to Rob. I see Shanice on here. Okay, dope. So I'm excited. So number one, I would just say, okay, we got Toledo in the building for a lot of that. Number one, I would say this. So one of the ways that we could provide value. Oh, even before I get into this, I gotta say also shout out to the 10X family as well, the Hibbert Group family, the JC Sales family, everybody, who is in our organization. And remember, we have tools that because we decided to join, in our capacity, in our group, whether you're in our group or not, you have resources that, we can use to hone our skill sets. I believe that this next season that we're going to be in for 2023 and 2024 is going to be a level of skill set. And we have to get better at our skill set. It was a time years ago where you didn't need to be the best. You didn't need to have all the experience. You can hop in the game and you can sell a real estate property today, sell one tomorrow. And they were flying off the shelves because everybody wanted to sell because the prices of real estate were going up like never seen before. But now it's the time of skill set. So everybody put skill set in the chat. Type skill set. Type skill set. Yes. Type skill set. And so you have a point where I was in network marketing at one point and I read this book called GoPro. by a guy by the name of Eric Worre. And the book was simply talking about how to go pro. It talked about how to go from an amateur to a professional. It talked about how to go from running off adrenaline to creating a skill set that even if you didn't want to do what you were doing, the excitement left, the motivation was gone, you still had the skill set to participate. And that book taught me a lot because throughout my entire, life, honestly, for the last 10 years, I read that book 10 years ago when I was in my teens. Although we may not be seeing the success right now, or you may feel like you should want more success, that's okay, because when maybe we're not reaching our highest success rate in the market as real estate agents, that gives us time when everything is not as crazy, when things are slowing down a little bit, to build our skill set. And one of those skill sets for me is social media. And for you guys is social media. Right. And I like to say that everything is leverage. Everything is leverage. We leverage relationships, we leverage opportunities, we leverage referrals, we leverage deals, we leverage customers, they leverage us. We leverage all these things. And so a lot of us use social media as a tool to keep in touch with people, or, post family and friends and all that stuff, which is great. But I want us to start leveraging social media in order to close deals, in order to becoming the people that we need to become to get to where we want to go. Because your new business card is your social media. Your new business card is what people see online. Your new business card is not even on person. Man, I've gotten so many people that reach out to me because of social media, not even for real estate, but for many things. So that's the mindset I want you guys to have right now. It's just skill set. This year is about skill set. It's about skill set, being better. That may not produce results tomorrow, but it will produce results long term. Because right now we're in a real estate market. From my understanding, I don't know everything about real estate, although I've been a real estate, agent, I say, or I've been in real estate since I was 7 years old. And if you understand it, you understand it, what I'm saying. But I would like to say right now we're in a time of skill set building. So I'm here to answer any questions. I want this to be more of like a Q&A. I don't want this to be I'm grateful to be here. And trust me, believe it or not, I learned from all of y'all when it comes to real estate, right? And I'm learning how to put the real estate and the social media together, because I've done it with every other opportunity that I've been a part, and it's worked wonders. So I want to make this more like a conversation, because I know a lot of us have questions about social media, how to leverage it more, how to build it, different systems that you can use, different things that you can use. So I'm just here to provide my knowledge on that. And that's kind of just where I'm at. So we can do two things. We can you can raise your hand. You can raise your hand in the chat, or you can just unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself. I'll make it to where everybody can unmute. And you can ask your question and then I'll answer it. But before we even get into that, everybody here should want to at least help another person get this information, because I truly believe that teaching is one of the most, if not the best forms of learning, right? And I believe that once you help other people, it'll come back tenfold. So I want everybody to go in their contacts really quick. If you know realtors that are on your team, that are not on your team, I want you to reach out to them, especially the ones that are not in our particular deal, are not in the EXP world, or may not be on your team or whatever company you're in, because some of you are, some of you aren't. I want you guys to go and text 5 people this link, 5 to 10 people really quick. I'm going to give us about a minute or two to do so, and say, hey, look, I need you to hop on this call. This is going to be life-changing for you. I need you to hop on this real estate call. This is going to be life-changing for you. 5 to 10 people. And as we're doing that, I'm going to just go ahead and place Play some music. So I'm gonna give us 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, and then we're really gonna get started. 2 minutes, and I'm not going nowhere. Are we getting any progress? So put in the chat really quick how many people you text so far. I text one person so far. Let me text. Let's go, let's go, let's go. How many people have you reached out to get on this call really quick? All right, cool. All right, so we got 2 people on here. Okay, cool. So I text about, let me see how many people I text. Let's see how many people get on. I text 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people, 9 people so far to get on. Let's see how many of them get on. All right, cool. 13 people. All right, cool. Dope. And make it urgent. Like, hey, look, get on really quick. So I'm just going to answer questions about, social media. I know the topic today, the topic today that we're talking about is, using social media to leverage seller insights. Because I know everybody wants to be a seller. Everybody wants to, for the last 5 months, since I've gotten my real estate license and I've officially been in the real estate field, all I'm hearing is everybody wants to be a listing agent. Everybody wants to have control of the sellers. And you have this whole thing going on that's a lawsuit that's happening right now in this real estate world where it could be crazy if somebody comes on, if it's ruled not in our favor, it could eliminate buyer's agents, because then buyers can go right to the listing agent or the seller, right? From what and if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. But I know right now is a trying time. So we all want to leverage things, right? So I'm gonna just open it up for questions. And I will say this: social media is probably the most important tool that anybody can use to get to where they want to go, right? And it's called providing value. And you want to provide as much value content as possible, as much value content as possible. You want to celebrate your wins as much as possible. And all you need is this cellular device right here. And I could use many examples, but I'm just going to open it up for questions. So everybody can unmute themselves. Let me see. Allow participants to unmute themselves. So go ahead.
Unmute. Hello, Amari. Hi. Thanks for the information and you're providing. I have a question. Like you're bombarded so much with all this selling a social media, how to run ads and stuff. Is there a particular way or a company you can recommend to run the ads, like the Instagram ads or Facebook ads, or it gets overwhelming with so much different people reaching out to you to do this.
So do you have what social media do you have right now, if you don't mind me asking?
Instagram and Facebook.
Okay,
I have
dope. Facebook.
TikTok
Okay.
account. I'm not really gotten into that as yet.
Okay, and do you use them often?
I try to do once a day, at least,
Okay.
or every other day.
And which ones do you use the most? Which one do you use the most?
I think Instagram. I just have it to auto post to Facebook.
Okay, and what kind of content are you posting? Can you drop your Instagram handle in the chat?
I do more like market trends and stuff, but I get less engagement from that.
Okay, yeah, I want you to put your Instagram in the chat. And so I'm not necessarily too big on ads, which I've done before, and you can do them through Facebook. You can honestly do them yourself. I wouldn't pay anybody to do ads, actually. I would learn myself. But then also what I would do is, if I were you, what are your goals with using social media? Are you trying to use your social media to post on or to attract more sellers, sorry? Oh, I got it. Janetti the realtor. Everybody go to her Instagram real quick. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Okay. This is good. Oh yeah, you're very consistent with your posts. What I would say is just with Instagram and with ads, right? When we talk about ads, I'm not really big on buying ads. I'm really not, unless it's like a big event or I'm really trying to get a point across. So I'm trying to get people to subscribe to something, because nobody's really gonna buy off of your first and or second time they see an ad of yours. The goal is to get people from Instagram to go to some type of another medium, to where now you are able to have their information to where you can talk to them. The goal is to make content on the platform like Instagram, right? And you're doing a good job. I would say be more strategic in, your call to actions, be more strategic in, in promoting you more. And so your content can go with the algorithms, because you can honestly gain about 10,000 followers in the next 30 days if you post every day, if you use trending sounds, if you keep them between 7 to 10 to 14 seconds, and you're consistent in giving value without saying too much. But then also in the caption is where you're going to write most of your copy, and then you take them from there to go to maybe like a Google form or something like that. So Yeah, I'm not big on ads. I'm big on using the free social media,
Mm-hmm.
which is, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. When you go to when you use TikTok, TikTok is like, it's like candy. TikTok is like a drug. It's like juice for little kids.
Okay.
It's just to give people a glimpse of what it is that you're doing. Instagram is more of like it's like the next level. It's not like juice for kids, but it's the next level of short form content, to where now you should go on, you should start maybe posting on YouTube. So this is being recorded right now. I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna take this, clip this up, and put it on all these platforms, and then put this on YouTube. And then you want to use something like a YouTube to be able to give so much value to where people are. It's like a movie. YouTube is like the new streaming service. The cell phone is like the new TV. And so, yeah, I'm not big on ads. I'm just really not big on ads. But you can use Facebook. Facebook probably has the best AdSense, but then also you use the free content in order to drive. But you have to give value, more value.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Does that make
thank you.
All right, so I got some questions here. Who is Zoom user? Who asked this question? What is your advice to a new agent when it comes to social media? How to attract clients? Who is that? It's nobody. Man.
I think she just put her name in the chat.
Oh, okay. Okay, got you. How do I pronounce it? Should I say Dania or Dania? Oh, you're a new agent. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, what's your Instagram? What's your Instagram? Put your Instagram in the chat. But to answer your question, I think that everybody should jump out the gate. It's like, okay, Daniel the realtor. So I think that everybody should jump out the gate when it comes to social media. Especially when you are not known for something already, or maybe you don't have the following that other people have. I think that everybody should jump out the gate and post content. So I think some good people to follow. So what I would do, if you're on real estate, you can do two things. If you don't really have a big following, you can create another page if you want to. If you have another page that's already booming, you can use that page, but then you don't want to confuse your audience. But I definitely would say that we need to be able to, post. You should post every day. The goal should be to post 3 to 4 times a day, 2 or 3 times on Reels, every day, with value content and entertaining content when it's particular to real estate. And then also, what I would say is, post on your story and document your journey. So how do you create content? It's a few ways. Number one is documenting your journey. That's the best way to create content, is documenting what you're doing, how you're doing it, your successes, your failures, your insights. Because what you're doing is you're bringing people into your story, because facts tell stories. So I can tell people I'm the best realtor in the world, you know. But what I would do is I gotta share my story, and I'm gonna share my screen if you don't mind me sharing my screen. I'm just gonna go over your Instagram really quick. This is great though. This is great. This is amazing. Right. So boom. I'm looking at your Instagram. Number one, you only have 6 posts. So you can start right here. Number two, let's look at this.
Hey guys, just want to come on here to introduce myself. As you probably know by now, I am a South Florida realtor. If you're looking to rent.
See, stuff like that is perfect. Just jumping out and just saying, hey, look, I'm a realtor, y'all. This is what I'm here for. But I would say one of the best things to do, especially when it comes to social media, is you want to put yourself out there. You want to give value content on the things that you want to be an expert in. And you can sound like the expert and be the expert without necessarily being the expert, right? Does that make sense? So a strategy that I would use. So this is what you do, Dania. Danny, I'm gonna just call you D the realtor. You have to make it a goal to post 2 to 3 times every single day. There's 500 million people on Instagram. Only 2,000 people follow you, and Instagram is probably only showing your stuff to about less than 1% of your audience. So 1% of 200 is what? 10% of 200 or 2,200. So it may be showing your post to 20 to 30 people, of your own friends. But because you're going to use Reels, and this is what you're going to do, you're going to just every day, you're going to go down to the Reels, right? And I'm going to go to something like this, right? And I'm going to go to the sound at the bottom right. And it says original audio, right? 1,800 Reels. The original post has 17 million views. You're going to say this audio and you're going to post yourself, either whether it's B-roll of you walking around the city, walking around in a house, whether it's you working on a computer like this, and you're going to give some people some content. Hey, these are the 5 best places to buy in Florida. If you wanted to know the best place to buy in Florida, read the caption below. And that's what you're going to do, right? And if I go back, I can do this all day. Take an hour of my time and just go down the sounds. I really don't care what is happening. I want to go to the sounds because at the end of the day, all these apps are ran by, music. And that's what we're going to do. And we're just going to post every single day. That makes sense. And y'all can unmute yourselves, by the way, just so that you know to talk.
Oh, can you do that one more time for me?
How do you get to this?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Did you say earlier that it's better to have a separate page than your personal page? Oh, he said, hold on.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Okay, so the question was, I should have a separate business page than my personal page, correct?
I don't know. How many followers do you have?
Not many, because I don't post like that.
How many is not many?
Jesus, let me go on here and look.
Post your Instagram so we can see it.
First of all, my Instagram sucks, Bryson.
What's your Instagram? What's your Instagram?
Nance_Homes.
No, you got to put it in the chat box.
I'm putting it in there. I'm putting it in there. This is the business one. There ain't nothing on there. Definitely. Instagram.
What's your personal one?
Hold on, I'm going there too.
How many do you have on your personal? How much do you have on your regular?
Oh, I need my child to help me. Nicole Sunshine 23. Oh, I got 300 followers.
Yeah, you just keep on that same. You could just keep on that same page. That's really no followers at all. So,
right.
Yeah, you can keep on that same page, but you gotta post. You gotta be consistent. So one, we gotta be consistent with posting, y'all, to give value to people, because what's gonna happen is that somebody goes to our page and somebody said in this thing, hey, do you advise realtors to put hashtags? Of course. Because when people are looking for homes, they're looking for, Miami realtor or real estate agent or, whatever company you're in, realty or whatever company you're in. Yes, of course. What you can do is, and this is what I did today for one of my posts. I did, and if I can share my screen, hashtags. What did I do? Oh yeah, we putting your So I just Googled. What are the best hashtags to use? Best hashtags to use for Instagram and social media when it comes to real estate. Boom, right here. 20 hashtags for realtors. Just copy them. All right. And I will put maybe something like, real estate, Miami real estate, Miami real, for sale, Miami for sale, or new construction, or new construction homes in Miami, of course. And you don't even put them in the caption, put them in the comments. 100%. For sure. Does that help you out at all, Miss Nance?
Yes, sir, it does. Thank you.
All right, so hold on. Let me go to your Instagram real quick. Let's have the people rate your Instagram.
Horrible. Horrible.
All right, y'all. From a scale, this is nice aesthetically, actually. Y'all, from a scale of 1 to 10, what do y'all think? What do y'all rate her Instagram from a scale of 1 to 10? When did you start this Instagram? In March, and you have 11 posts. From a scale of 1 to 10, what do y'all rate her Instagram, y'all? Hello, we got to get some feedback in here.
Amari, it's Ro here. I have to step in here. I gotta chime in.
Talk to me, Ro.
So you asked the question, what would we scale her? You know what? I'd give her a high score, because you know what? She's doing it, she's posting it, right? And I have to say, from experience, I've been told don't post business and personal together, and then people say no, post it together. I believe that it should be posted together, same page, because I feel like people can kind of get an idea and see and get the feeling of like who you are as like a human. And there could be some like similarities to someone, like, if you like, dogs, pets, whatever it is, people find commonality and they kind of see how you are in a personal way. So I started doing that, having my business and my personal together. And I have to say that, when I post myself and I post videos, I get a ton of views from it rather than just posting a post. So that's my take on it.
Yeah, that's a great
I
take.
end up posting that stuff on my personal site too. So it was like trying to figure that whole thing out. So now I know I need to post like 4 or 5 times a day, but I was trying to like do my business and then also post my business content to my personal content. So
yeah, it's a lot of ways that it can happen, right? So it just honestly depends on what you're doing. But I think if you're a real estate agent, I think because you're not necessarily building a team, and we're building teams, but it's not like, how do I say this? It's not, because people want to know. So let's just look at this Instagram, for example. We all know who this is, right? So this person has one Instagram, Claudia and Hibbert, one Instagram. In her bio, it says public figure, but it also says, her mission statement: 1,000 realtors, EXP Realty, real estate investor, health advocate, the new health and real estate, right? And right here, you can go to, you can click this link right here. What does this link go to? And she has a link in the bio. The real estate expansion, right to her link tree or whatever this is, right? And then you can go check out everything. Free consulting, get up and go, like whatever it is. You can put your email down here. subscribe to our network. Boom. You can watch this quick video.
Put yourself in the room. You know, they used to say, you know what? Don't miss events that you.
Actually, I made that video. And so that's what you want to optimize your bio. When people go to your Instagram bio, one of the things you want when people go here, you want them to know exactly it is that you do, how you help people. You know, the best realtor in South Florida, looking to create a team of 1,000 new homeowners, whatever that is. And then you want to have something in here where they can click this link and people can fill out something, a Google form. You know, it goes to like a email responder, all of these things. And then you see the Instagram is not just real estate, but it's real estate. But everything goes in one. You have family, you have real estate here, you know, more business stuff, you know, a daughter here. I don't even know who this little girl is. You know, then you have some other, you know, stuff going on, but it all kind of correlates. There's a little bit of everything. So you feel like at the end of the day, if I didn't know this person, if I went to their Instagram enough, I'd be like, dang, I went from cold market to now I'm a warm target. That's what people do all day. They go through Instagrams and then you see one thing and then you start scrolling if it's interesting enough. And if you post enough, you just start going down, seeing results, what's going on, more real estate over here, you know, more real estate, buying a building, you know, I don't know who this guy is, but, you know, somebody's birthday, you know, and so I believe that you should use one up until you get to a certain point. And I could use more examples, not just that person. You can go to one of the biggest. You know, we can go to one of the biggest. Right? She only has one page for herself. But it all starts with you first. People are not going to believe in what you're doing unless they believe in you. Same concept. You know? So I would say focus on one and put as much content out there and build it up. Do you think that
Amari,
thread? Yes, I'm listening.
oh, sorry, I didn't want to cut you off. It's Lori.
But
So you're saying about the Instagram and the Facebook and the TikTok. What about Google?
Google what?
Is there a way to like use Google to try to get yourself more out there since everyone uses Google as like Google search this, Google search that?
You can use Google. I'm not an expert on Google. I can't even lie to you. I'm not an expert on Google, but what is the next best company that Google owns?
I have no idea.
Google owns YouTube.
Oh, well, YouTube. So, so is it better to do like those 15-second shorts or like an actual video when you're doing YouTube?
I would say it depends. I would say definitely you want to do shorts because you could take an hour to film content over different subjects. You can literally go to ChatGPT and type in, hey, what are 15 subjects that I can talk about in a 30-second span for short form content, you know, regarding real estate as I'm a real, then you put period and say, pretend I'm a real estate agent. You can create that 15-second short form content and you can put it on Instagram Reels. You can put it on TikTok. You can put it on, you know, YouTube Shorts. And then from there, you can, you know, YouTube is like watching a series and then you can go and create, you could do something like this to where you're talking to an audience or you can go grab your cell phone. This camera view, let me show you the difference, right? If I go to my FaceTime, this is my FaceTime camera. Look how crazy this looks, right? You guys see this, right? And then you guys see this.
Yeah.
Now you see this. Right? This is the other camera. It's not a professional camera. It's my cell phone. Right? It's another device that I have that's using this. So you can literally take your cell phone. You can record 10 to 15 minutes worth of content, you know, talking about a subject for the day and put it out once a week in long form content. And then you can go send somebody to Fiverr to edit it and whatnot. But yeah, so Google owns YouTube. Just remember that.
Got it.
Hey,
Thank you.
I like to chime in on the Google thing.
For sure, for sure.
You can use Google or utilize Google just as you do Instagram with Reels or Instagram posts and things like that. One of the things that you would want to put on there is you would want to create you a YouTube page or a Google page and put realtor behind it in your name title. So when people are Googling realtor, or you can, if there's a certain location area that you are, you know, targeting. So here in Michigan, if I do my YouTube, I would do Lakina Armstrong, Realtor Detroit. So anytime anyone Google Realtor Detroit and they're in the vicinity that I'm, you know, searching for or targeting, then I will come up in the list. And then also you want to start what drives your page up to the top of the list on the first page without doing Google ads or YouTube ads is you want to, and as you encounter people, and it could be just your friends or family, have them throw a 5-star review on there for you. Give them an incentive and stuff like that. That helps. So that's what branded my tax business. Now I'm in the real estate space. So that's what I'm planning to do because I'm new to real estate as well. That's just my 2 cents.
Thank you, Kina. That actually did help. Thank you.
And I can chime in on that too. Kina, she did bring up some valid points. With those reviews that you get on your Google page, it's good for you to respond to those reviews and like say, hey, thank you, Amari. I'm so happy that I was able to serve you to get you your home in Miramar. If you know anyone who's looking to sell, buy, or rent, please feel free to reach out to me. I also work in the Pembroke Pines, Key Largo, Miami-Dade area. So that way, when you're doing that, when people are searching for homes, you are going to pop up as well as a realtor in those cities.
100%. So what I would say is, you know, all these platforms are great, but what you really want to do is you want to focus on one. You want to hunker down on one and then kind of just spread it out. You know, then because there's, you know, honestly, if I was to tell somebody to get started, I would say, you know, I'm a fan of TikTok, although my heart is with Instagram. TikTok has more results because it has more organic traffic. Instagram is more for the millennial generation, you know, the 29s to the 28, 27s to like the 40 somethings. You know, Facebook is more for the upper echelon. You know, Facebook fan page is great also. If you have a Facebook page or a Facebook fan page, once you post your reels on Instagram, you know, Facebook owns Instagram. So just think about that. Google owns YouTube. Google is the #1 search engine in the world. YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world. Then you have Facebook. Facebook is probably the second or third largest platform, social media platform. Facebook owns Instagram. You know, so those kind of correlate. And so what you do is you take a piece of content, you post it on one platform, on Instagram Reels, but then it goes to your Facebook Reels. And you just build it up. You build your following. You build your social media. You're going to do more business with people that you don't know than that you do know. But how do you get to people that you don't know? Social media. And there's no, and when people say I'm old school, I see that. I'm old school. That's great. So what you can do is you create a Facebook fan page. If Facebook is your preferred destination, you create a Facebook fan page, not a Facebook profile page, a Facebook fan page, and you post reels on that fan page. Or you can post on Instagram Reels, but then also you can connect it to your Facebook fan page, and then you can start building content there. Because let me just show you how, I guess, cool this is, right? I'm just gonna go to my profile. and we're gonna be done here in a few minutes. You know, we're gonna get out of here at 8 o'clock. But I want to just to show you guys what's possible if this thing loads. So what I do is the goal is to go from a platform to take the information. You want to build a database, and my mom has been talking about this for years. You know, and whether that's giving away free content, the more free value you give away, you want to give your best content and the best value away for free. Right now, I have 29,000 followers. I don't have the biggest following, but I have a pretty good following. You know, I was able to build a six-figure business in health and wellness through TikTok, you know, a couple years ago, and also was able to do other things, you know, by leveraging Instagram. But for example, I guess what people like on my page is like health and wellness. They like when I dance with my mom; those always go viral. And when I talk about business or some form of it, and so for example, this post right here. So I took a reel that was going kind of viral, or right. It's this guy this lady talking about trust, and I'm like, man, I've been trying to talk about trust forever. I want to learn how about trust and how these people are securing their wealth and building legacy. So I remixed something.
America. First, set up a trust.
I said 0 words on this Instagram post.
That your trust can become your family vault. Your trustees are the bank tellers that give out loans to your.
Long story short, this post got over. Let's just do the insights. This post got over 99,000 plays on Instagram, right? Over 3,900 likes, over 405 comments. It was shared about 5,500 times. So what does that indicate to me? It indicates to me that people want to know about this stuff. So I'm going to post one more about this stuff in some way, shape, or form. But what did I say? I said that Facebook owns Instagram, right? So how does Facebook and Instagram allow both of their platforms not to compete? Well, let's integrate them together. Let's create a explore page for Facebook, and anything that is posted on Instagram, we're going to post it on Facebook and see if the Facebook algorithm is going to pick it up. So what happened? I got 99,000 plays on Instagram, but on Facebook, I got what? If you subtract almost 2 million away from, or 100,000 from 1.2 million, I got 1.1 million plays on Facebook. Think about that. Because it was a piece of value content. And then what did I do? And this is how you take stuff that goes viral from one page and you take it to the next. At the bottom, I have an app called Slick Text. It's a text app. And at the bottom of the comments, if I could see it, can't even see my own comment, right? It says, hey, I keep hearing about these trust and life insurance plans. I actually took one out on myself last year, just in case you know. All right, we won't talk about that, but you know what I mean. So when the post was going viral, probably like 200, 300 plays, I said, you know what? I have to take these people's information and put them in a database somehow. So I had an app called Slick Text, where it captures people's text messages and all that. I can send them a text whenever I want. So you text join to this number, and out of nowhere, I started getting like 100 new people in my text database that I can then go and talk to later and building up my database and give them some value, whatever that looks like. Whether I want to give them a free buyer's list, a free seller's list, how to be a good buyer, how to be a good seller, why you need a good realtor. Maybe I create an ebook, maybe I create something of value and just keep giving it to them over a period of time. So yeah. So that's just one tip. Any other questions? You got to understand.
Hi, I have a question.
The last thing I'm going to say, sorry, Miss Denise Jackson. The last thing I'm going to say is you got to understand 80% of content is consumed through video. I consume all the content through video or audio. If I can't see it, if I can't listen to it, I want to read it with the words on the top if I'm in a live place, so, but go ahead, Denise.
I was just going to ask, do you have a Facebook fan page? The post that you just showed us, was it connected to your fan page or was your personal Facebook page?
I think that one I posted on I posted myself, but you don't have to post those. It automatically does it because Facebook owns Instagram. In order for them to correlate, it automatically takes your content. So for example, so if you go to Instagram, and you go to and you're about to post something, at the bottom it says I allow it's just like something like allow Facebook recommendations or allow to be shared through Facebook. And you toggle that on, you can just Google that really quick, YouTube that, and then it'll send it to Facebook automatically. Any other questions? Ms. Denise, did I answer your question or would you like some more clarity?
I have a personal Facebook and then I have my fan page. So I think when I post on Instagram, it goes to my personal page. It's not going to my fan page. Or
Facebook
maybe I
fan pages
need
are way
to
better than
check
personal
both.
pages right now. I would
Okay.
overpost on Facebook fan pages.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
Facebook fan reels on Facebook fan pages for sure. So you can have a form. You can say, hey, look, fill out this form, the link in my bio. You know, you can use systeme.io and you can create a funnel system, a free funnel system to where you can get up to 2,000 emails where, you know, you're giving so much value on these social media platforms. You say, hey, look, text. So you can go to this app right here. Another cheat code. So like, have you guys ever seen where people are saying, hey, look, text the number or text the word go or text the word real estate or text the word rich or text the word workout or health or whatever, and then you automatically get a DM? Can you put like a 2 in the chat if you responded to that? And I do them all the time just so I can see what people are going to send and how they're sending it. Can you put a 2 if you've done that? Check this out, real simple. It's an app called ManyChat. ManyChat. My buddy, his birthday, I think yesterday. And look, ManyChat. So what happens is you can set this up. You go to manychat.com. Let's press get started really quick. Let's say Instagram, or you can use Facebook, whatever you're using. And I can connect, right? And I think it gives you up to like maybe 2,000 messages or something like that. Let's connect with Facebook. Continue. I'm doing this all on the spot, by the way. And what happens is that now you can go and set it up. All right, let me show y'all this then. Hello. Off my computer. And now I'm giving so much content, or I'm going live. Let's say I'm going live all day long. I just had to change my Instagram password. Let's say I'm going live and I'm in a live, I'm pinning my Facebook page. This one I want to create. I want to do secure your future. All right, boom. Linking ManyChat to Facebook. All right, I think I'm good. But anyways, you can use this app right here, and you can YouTube how to use this. You know, you can use this app, and what happens is that you can go on Instagram. You can say, You could be going live talking about real estate. Hey, look, this is how the climate's looking. You can make a reel with something that happened in the news. It's great to post content with relative news that comes out on a daily basis, you know, whether it's entertaining or not. And then what happens is that you can say, hey, look, text ready, and I'll drop you a free buyer's consultation in the DMs, or I'll drop you my free ebook. Because all you want to do is capture their attention. And then this is in your audience, and now you're warming them up. You're sending them emails on a constant basis, updating them about the market. And these are all ways that you can leverage, you know, social media. So, see, I'm gonna take like 1 or 2 more questions, and then you know, we'll wrap it up. But
What's
these
a
are ways
Facebook fan page?
It's like an Instagram page. It's like a, it's a page. It's like a user. It's like your Facebook user, your Facebook regular page. It's a fan page. So, Facebook, you know, they change their algorithms all the time, and the algorithm is pushing more towards fan pages than anything.
So is it similar to a Facebook business page?
Yeah, it pretty much is a Facebook business page. So if you have a traditional regular face, like you can't really have friends on a fan page. You just have followers. So yeah. Somebody said,
Can I just
go ahead? I'm listening.
Sorry, before we move to the next topic about I just want to ask for the fan page, the business page. I don't really post on it a lot, so should I post regular like on my personal page? How does that work? Like it's just to put
Depends.
reels, you said?
Do you want to, like, I don't know, it depends on your goals. Are you trying to, like, you know, promote your business? Are you trying to promote to your friends and family? I don't know.
Real estate. Well, yeah, Bill. I'm trying to get buyers and sellers. But I want to know how. Like, I have it, and I
fan page.
got my lights up.
Stop posting on your regular page.
Okay.
Post 3 to 4 times a day. You want to post as much content as possible, as much value content as possible. You want to post 4 types of content: humility content that shows where you were here, you were there, you're here now, you're going there. You know, you want to post, you know, educational content, more of the educational content, value content on the real estate space. You want to post entertaining content because people do want to laugh. Business is not always just that serious, right? And then also motivational content. And post this every day on Facebook fan page, on Instagram Reels, on TikTok, all of these platforms. Just post. And you get better as you go, and you start to see what works. You start to, like, I will go and follow, like, I maybe go and unfollow everybody on my page, and I would just go and follow 25 people in my niche that I see are crushing it on social media. So all you're gonna do is see their posts, and you're like, man, you know what? Let me go and post that. Let me make it my own. Like I created time out. Sorry, I created my own I created another Instagram page because it allows me not to follow anybody, so then I can get all the biggest trending sounds. Because when you don't follow anybody, Instagram pushes out the best content to your page, not just what you're following. So then I go send the sound to my real page, and then I go make the content for my real page. But go ahead.
I just want to ask real quick. The likes, I have 188 likes on my business page. So when I post on there, are the people that like my page can see what I post on the business page?
I don't get it. I don't know.
How does that? So I have 188 likes or followers. I don't know, like on my page, because they
so
told
your
me
business
to do
page
the
is probably your
and
fan page, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
So
was
just keep
saying that
posting
when I
on that.
post, okay, and people will see what you post, the ones that I guess
100%.
like
But you
your
want to
page.
post, stuff that is relevant to everybody in terms of you want the masses, because it's not about who you know, it's about who knows you. If 100,000 people know me, but 500,000 people know somebody else, who are most people going to go to? I'm going to still have my own following, but other people are going to go to that person a lot more until you grow your following. That's how people are able to, do these crazy numbers. Guy, his name is Chris Perry Real Estate. Go follow him. Chris Perry Real Estate. He says he got 80% of his deals from Instagram.
Got it.
So
Thank you.
right, from social media. Can you please repeat what you said about using ChatGPT to create content? Like if I want to, so I can go to ChatGPT, and I'm gonna allow one more question out this, and I'm gonna go. Because I want to get you guys out of here. So I'm gonna just share my screen really quick. I'm just gonna go to ChatGPT. I can go right here. It's already open. So you can use ChatGPT to create anything. So last time I was on, I did a content schedule. All right, so let's do this. New chat. Hey, friend. Can you please create me a 7-day content schedule with topics that I can use to speak about real estate and inform my audience? I am a real estate agent. I would like these topics to last no longer than 30 seconds on when I talk on video. I want to talk to sellers. Can you write out a script for each topic so I can read it word for word as I create the video? Can you make it longer than 5 sentences? Stuff like that to give you an idea. It's not the end all be all, but this can help. Right? Look, day 7. Can you expand on day 7? Boom. Look at this. I can say this word for word if I wanted to. Let me read it to y'all. Remember, y'all closing the deal. So you have the escrow and title search. After accepting the offer, your home enters a period known as escrow. During this time, a title search is conducted to ensure that there are no outstanding liens or disputes in your property. If the home inspection and appraisal, the buyer's side will schedule a home inspection and appraisal to ensure the property's condition aligned with the agreed upon terms. Mortgage approval. I can go on and on. This is one video right here. All right. And so these are all different ways to, leverage social media. I'm gonna get up out of here. And I just encourage everybody to not be discouraged, but to be encouraged that, where you are today is not where you're going to be tomorrow. But we have to start using social media. And it's like, I know it's how do I say this? I know it's sometimes stressful because it's outside of our comfort zone and we don't want to put ourselves out there because we're scared to fail. I feel it every day, but it's like, I was watching something the other day and it said, and there's a lady, she said, like, we have to move as if we don't have tomorrow, because tomorrow, not even to say anything bad, but we can get hit by a bus. People die every day of cancer. You could break your leg. You can't show a house. Something drastic can happen in the family, and do we have the necessary means to take care of it? And if it's not up to us, then who is it up to? Nobody really cares about what it is that you have going on. You have to care more about you and your family than anybody else. Because everybody at the end of the day is looking out for themselves. Although we're a team and although we are doing the things that we need to do in order to keep this thing together, encourage people to become the great realtors and build skill sets. But these are like life principles. And even in today, like, I'm learning, today, that I got to do what I got to do in order to get to where I want to go and act as if I'm the leader of my own team. I can't depend on the upline. I can't depend on, I have to act as if there's nobody there to help me. How can I help myself? Because if you notice, when you start helping yourself and when you start to become a little bit successful and you start selling a home here and there and, you made a sale here and there and you got somebody to join your team here and there, people start to be like, oh, you know what? That person's moving in the right direction. Let me go and give them some advice. Let me go and give them some assistance. So just do it. Just do it. Post 3 times a day. Post content every single day. Focus on the content. Focus on putting out content. Focus on getting the sales. Focus on one thing. Focus on one platform. Focus on one. If you want to be a listing agent, you want to be a buyer's agent, whatever that you want to be. Focus on one thing, and then that one thing will eventually blossom and turn into, it's like a tree, right? You plant a seed, the tree grows, and as the tree grows, a branch here, a branch there, a leaf here, a leaf there, but the tree is still growing, right? The root of the tree is still growing. So find some good roots and whatever you want to do, and I encourage everybody to go crazy. Who cares what people think? We can leave this call and not wake up tomorrow. Sorry to say it, but it's real. Like, it's really real. I woke up one day and, my grandmother had Alzheimer's. She can't cook anymore. She can't really move anymore. She can't do the things that I'm used to seeing her doing. You wake up one day and, you're making $30,000 a month and now you're making $5,000 a month. You wake up one day and, you had the best year selling real estate, a couple of years ago, and it ain't moving and shaking how it used to be. But guess what? That doesn't mean we stop. That means we get better. And this is an opportunity for us to become the people, because when things in the economy in the world aren't going right, what's going to happen is, and this is the slogan, those who stay eventually get your pay. So as people are leaving, realtors are quitting, people are giving up on social media saying, oh, this thing is not working. The algorithm is not in my favor. No, you go and make that next piece of content. You go out and you go make 5 more calls. You go out and you go partner with somebody and go do a deal together. You say, you know what? We're going to make 100 calls today. We're going to post 8 pieces of content today. We're just going to make it happen, because that's just all building momentum for when everything comes back to fruition. They're like, man, I remember that was the person that was educating me this whole time. And now things are right. Interest rates may be better. We may be in a better economy. I'm ready to buy a house. I'm going to go to that person because that's who I was looking at on social media every day talking about what we're talking about. So that's it, y'all. Thank you to Claudienne again, my mom and Jeff and Rob for hosting this call. And I encourage you guys to remember, every time you feel like, you're not worthy of doing something, there's somebody out there watching you. There's somebody out there that needs that motivation, that needs to hear your story from going from 1,000 followers to 10,000 followers, from getting no deals to getting 4 deals, from, not having any digital products out to now I got 5 digital products out that are helping people get to where they want to go. You went from making $1,000 in a month to making $1,000 in a day. You're making $100,000 commissions. You're making $1 million commissions. I see it. It can happen. So That's it, y'all. If you like this, put a 7 in the chat. I got a little motivation on y'all. Appreciate y'all. And we got some exciting news coming up. About to drop a very amazing branding and real estate course here soon. You guys will hear about that. But besides that, keep doing what you're doing. And I don't know who I'm passing this on to, but I think I'm out of here. I'm gonna just play my song. Oh, and you can follow me on Instagram too, if you don't already. All right, y'all. We out of here. Appreciate you.
Is greater than public education quotations. I'm just saying up for legendary. Take the hate, you build it up and bring it down. That's motivation. Success is waiting, so I ignore it. The curtains as of now, I'm loving what I'm doing, so it's worth it. I was so